Throws underneath, and it's picked off. Ray Lewis has the ball. Could go all the way. Touchdown, Ray Lewis!
Ravens linebacker Ray Lewis was the Defensive Player of the Year in 2000, but he wasn't alone in his defensive greatness.
Big play defensively.
Lewis was the anchor of a Baltimore defense for the ages.
Get off the field! I told you I'm coming!
A group that set NFL records for fewest points allowed per game and fewest rushing yards allowed in a 16-game season. The 2000 Ravens were the epitome of a shutdown defense. 8 teams failed to score a touchdown on offense against them, including the playoffs. And Baltimore had a league-leading 49 takeaways. They didn't let up in the playoffs either, forcing 5 turnovers in the AFC Championship game.
Going down the middle, it's picked off.
And 4 more on the way to a Super Bowl win. Ray Lewis was the game MVP, and he and teammate Rod Woodson are now in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Now, those Ravens defenses were among the best we've ever seen, but the one they got this year certainly isn't short on talent, and one of the key members of that defense is joining us right now. He leads the Ravens in sacks, and he's headed to a Pro Bowl for the first time as a result of that. Please welcome back to the show, Matt Judon to the building. What's up, man?
Hey, nothing much, man. How y'all doing?
I'm coolin', bro. Now, Matt, listen, a huge Saturday night game. You guys host the Titans. How excited are you guys to kick off this postseason campaign?
We really excited, man. I never played this late in the season, early in the year, ever. So, and it's a lot of guys around this building that's feeling like that. We just ready to get it started. Tennessee is who we got, and everything runs through the bank. So we're going to make it happen.
Yep, they do have to go down to Baltimore. We welcomed you here to the breakfast table in New York City over the offseason. I remember talking and asking you about the losses on your defense this season, Zadarius Smith and Eric Weddle and Suggs, and what your expectation was. Well, somehow it worked out okay, and you guys overcame that adversity. What's been the key to that?
I think really upstairs they did a great job. They seen where we was lacking in some areas, and then I think we all took our play to the next level. Everybody on this defense, from Chuck to Patrick Owasu to Tyus Bowser, and then myself, and then we added veterans like Earl, Pico, Jelly. And then Jimmy and Marcus Peters, man, we all just been playing and doing our part and just doing our job, and all we want to do is win games.
Matt, you mentioned Chuck Clark, you mentioned Peanut, you mentioned all these guys, but the man who's calling the shots is Wink Martindale. What is his message to you guys this week as you look across the line of scrimmage? And there is the best running back statistically this season who had 182 yards last week on the ground. Derrick Henry's coming. What's the message? How are you going to stop this guy?
Start fast. We want to hit him as many times as possible, and we know he a good running back. But it all starts with us, our communication, our assignment, and our technique. And I think as long as we do that, we're going to be able to attack him in different ways that he hasn't seen this year. But we understand that he's one of the best running backs in the league, and we can't sleep on him because once he gets started, he's a hard tackle.
Matt, let's talk about one of your running backs who's a pretty tough tackle, too. How about Mark Ingram? Nate Burleson is the hype man here at the breakfast table. But
big trust.
He's been your big trust hype man. Talk to us about what he means to your offense and what he's brought to your team.
He means so much, man. He's a catalyst in that run game, and all he does is like support our players. He the hype man of our quarterback first and foremost, and then as our whole team, man. It's when Mark gets it going, I think we're very unbeatable at that point. When Mark hits a couple big runs, and it just opens our offense up so much more. And he just loves to be out there every Sunday, and you can see it. You can see it when he celebrates, and you can see it when he gets his sound clips on the sideline, man. It doesn't matter if it's him or if it's Justice or if it's Gus. Long as we doing what we need to do, he's happy, and we all love him for it.
Now, another guy that we all love is Lamar Jackson. I played with Randy Moss. He would do stuff at practice that would blow my mind and actually would make some of his highlights in the game look extremely small. Are there things that Lamar does at practice that has you thinking to yourself, man, this guy's unbelievable?
Yeah, but I think he's one of them players with that on switch. I think he turns it up during the game. He does some incredible stuff during practice, but during the game, I don't know where he gets it from. I don't know where he pulls it out from. He doesn't like stop on the dime and practice as much, or some of his juke moves he don't do. But during the game, he pulls out all the stops, and it's incredible to see. Man, I've been saying this since we got him. I'm glad I don't got to tackle him.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, listen, man, you are one of the best in the business. And just like you said, for all the AFC teams out there, like a direct deposit, everything runs through the bank. Keep doing your thing, and good luck this weekend, man.